Hello there, kia ora. This weekend, the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres stopped by in Auckland on his way to the Pacific Island Leaders Forum. While here, he met with the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister and praised how the country is moving towards a more environmentally friendly future, which, as former Prime Minister Helen Clark pointed out, means he probably wasn't briefed on this government's actions. In a following press conference, Guterres was asked about this government's plan to bring back oil and gas exploration, which he said was pointless because in the 16 years between exploration starting and getting any results, the majority of the world will have moved on to alternative energy sources. On top of that, this weekend saw contaminants from a disused mine turn waterways orange, a risk that comes with mining, which is also something that this government is keen on and is pretty much determined to revive at any cost. So much so that mining companies are literally lining up to get behind the fast track approvals bill, meaning the risk of future incidents like this is increasing. We've also seen this government tank the sale of electric cars with the removal of the clean car discount. We saw the first increase in over a decade of carbon emissions from the country in the first quarter of the year due to policy changes this government made. In fact, the changes are so wide sweeping, well, we'll no longer reach our international obligations to bring emissions down by the end of the decade. This government also removed climate change and environmental portfolios from the cabinet table, showing just how much they give a shit about it. They scrapped the Initiative for Climate Action for Māori, the Emissions Reduction Plan. They scrapped initiatives for better public transport options while forging ahead with plans for more roads. They cut funding to the Climate Change Commission, native forest planting programs, community based renewable energy plans, circular economy building around recycled products, environmental monitoring specialists. They removed the Natural and Built Environments Act that was part of the RMA reform plan. They rolled back insulation standards in homes, which increases the amount of energy and carbon produced to keep people warm and healthy. They rolled back freshwater protection policies. They cut over 300 jobs at the Ministry of the Environment and reduced biosecurity monitoring. Hell, part of their plan to reduce emissions from farming, which is our single largest emissions creator, is based on technology that hasn't been invented yet. One of the reasons Guterres is heading to the forum in Tonga is because he feels the islands are the most hard hit by climate change and the ones that do the least to cause it. As a leading voice in the Pacific, as the home to the largest Pacifica population in the world, and as a country that's been seen as a leader in this field, it's important to so many that we lead the way to a more sustainable future. Instead, the Prime Minister will be there grinning in a Hawaiian shirt for a photo op while talking about being a world leader in the field, while actively doing everything he can to make sure that nothing ever grows in that field again.